And by the way, kudos to everybody in New York who doesn't give a fuck if you're shooting a video, shooting the fight, because we were at the fight and you were in our fucking way and we're just coming fucking through. I mean, kudos to the state of New York for being New Yorkers.
Yeah, you know how they go.
They came, there were a couple of points right after the fight where they were coming out of the ring and people were trying to shoot pictures. Fans were trying to shoot pictures of Canelo when he was coming out. And they were literally standing in front of the camera with their cameras shooting pictures of Canelo after the fight. You can see it. One dude actually stops and looks directly into the camera and doesn't make any fucking effort to move whatsoever. Fucking New York.
Well, he's going around the world. That wouldn't move either. Fuck. They ain't telling you to move. Why are you going to move, Lee?
So good. Fucking New Yorkers. Congratulations, New Yorkers. You win again for being unbelievable. So Andrew has picked out 5 fights to talk about. He doesn't want to talk about Max or anything in that first fight other than Andrew didn't see it, Andrew didn't pull a story on it, and to be perfectly honest, I wish I hadn't seen it.
About it.
Well, I watched it. I don't even remember who won. I think the only thing that was interesting during it was, and I'll pull it up, it was a big discussion on Fight Net Radio. So there were, if you go to fightnetradio.com, you can get involved with discussions during fights. During that particular fight, Javier Herrera and I were having conversations specifically about the fight itself, right? Because I had posted a picture of my screen once Sergio Mora came up on my screen, and I really am deciding to destroy my computer at this split second. But the reason I bring it up was during the fight, Sergio Mora, and this is a direct quote from Sergio Mora about Max in the first fight, right? Well, that's what happens to Max. He comes up short in big fights. And I'm literally going, really, fucking Mora? Really? That's what you're saying at ringside?
I like how he had his arm around Sugar Ray like he was...
Well, he was Sugar Ray gave him a life, man. If Sugar Ray wanted a handy or a blowjob at that minute on national TV, he should have done it. Because
and Mora should have acted that way, but instead Mora acted like he was the star of that.
Oh my God! And then he went on that whole Gina Rodriguez hit-a-thon. So during the women's fight, Gina Rodriguez sits down to promote Miss Bal or Bali or whatever fucking movie she's in. That's being. I'm not trying to shit on it, but I've never seen it. I'll probably see it. It'll be great on HBO, right? I'm not going to pay money to go to the theaters to see this movie, okay? But, bless her heart, right? She's sitting in, and the highlight of that, because you didn't watch the women's fight, because we're going to talk about Katie Taylor right now. They go, so your father was a referee. Yes, my father was a referee. I got to go to Macau and see Manny Pacquiao and Chris Algieri. She's doing the whole thing, right, of what she's seen. When was your last time? This is a real thing that happened on DAZN. So what was your last fight in Madison Square Gardens? You're a New Yorker. Oh, I was here for the last Canelo Triple G fight here at Madison Square Gardens. And both of the guys go, that was in Vegas. Yeah, right here in Madison Square Garden. No, it was in Vegas. Yeah, that's what I said, right here. Fuck. Really? She doesn't even know where she is? She doesn't... I'm really trying very hard, and then Mora and Josh Matthews literally just go back to drooling all over her because she said, "Oh, you make such good comments. Good point, chick." They're Sergio Mora hitting on her and Josh Matthews agreeing he's not talking and laying out so that Mora can be the Latin snake and try to give her literally the Latin snake. That's what happened. That's my assessment.
Great.
Katie Taylor dominates.
Terrible.
Dude, it happened. You didn't watch it. I lived through it.
I hear you. No, Morris probably. There was a few of those commentators
How
there.
Did they pick? What was the short straw version where they went, we need Sergio Mora? I mean, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I think Jesse Vargas would be better. I'm saying it out loud. Katie Taylor dominates.
No, DAZN. That was one thing that was not impressive by DAZN last night. And I've told you guys this before. They need to do a better job of signing boxers here in the States. These guys that they have that are supposed to be the face of America's DAZN fighters, the stable's just not good. You take Canelo's name off of this list last night. That is a regular DAZN card that would have gotten no views yesterday. Just like their other one that had Jesse Vargas and Baby Boy Miller on it. He needs to do a better job of getting fighters over here. It's just, and I do believe they need to look at some better commentating. One step is if you're allowing these guys to drink, stop it, because it was playing over the video and it's not a good look. And it's sad that I'm saying that. And if they weren't drinking, my bad. But it seemed like, do you know who the girl's name was? Did you catch her name, the girl? The one that was in the...
No, I never got there were two different ones.
Well, no, the one that's in between fights.
The one who was wearing the sheer top that you could see her bra through her top, that one?
No, I don't know.
Or the other one?
It's the one they had in between fights.
No,
like
I don't
every
know
time...
her name. She was drunk.
Yeah, she was... Yeah, she seemed like...
The other one had
They need to stop that. They need to stop that.
They need to stop it in the NFL, too. But... You know
what the NFL's been bugging me on lately? Is it just me, or every game that you watch, everything is unbelievable nowadays? That's an unbelievable throw. That's an unbelievable catch. Oh, I can't believe what I'm watching. Like, it sounds so much like the UFC now, the NFL. It's just like, shut the fuck up. The dude caught the ball. Just say he caught the fucking ball. Now, I can't believe what I'm watching right now. Did you see I love how they were on Patrick Mahomes the whole fucking game. The whole game, this kid is walking on water.
Right.
Who won that game? Who actually made the big plays at the end of the game?
Yeah, the old man. The old man made the plays.
Get out of here. And that one throw Rivers did for that touchdown where he's going to get sacked.
It wasn't, by the way, as a Charger fan, I can tell you it wasn't as bad as the diss we got in the Pittsburgh game, where they actually put up the stat. Once the Pittsburgh Steelers are up by 14 or more points, their record is 350-0-1. That was like a real stat they put up. And so they literally went into this, this game is all but locked up. I mean, Pittsburgh never loses. And they did the same shit in that game. This is the most unbelievable drive engineered by Rivers again at the end of the game. Really? He's done it a lot of times.
Yeah.
A lot of times. And really, if you look at Rivers, I'm not even sure if he's that good. I think he's just fucking flinging the ball down to some great receivers. And he's getting lucky as shit.
Yeah, that one throw in the end zone where he's going to get hit. He knows it, so he has to put the ball. He has to anticipate where the wide receiver was going, and it does it on a dime. He does it on – the fucking ball is on the other side of the defender. The wide receiver, I think it was – I don't remember his name. I don't want to say
Mike
who
Williams.
it was. It might have been, yeah. I think he's the one that caught 3 or 2 touchdowns that game. He doesn't even have his head turned around. He doesn't, but he has his arms out because this is what they practice time and time and time again. That was an awesome throw, but it wasn't the most unbelievable thing that I've ever seen in my life. Jeez,
no, it's when they beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are 497-0-1 in the last 900 years when they're up by 14 points or more. They never lose, Andrew, at home. They never lose at home when they're up by 14 points. I'm going to tell you my favorite thing as a Charger fan right now. Watching the Chargers walk into everybody else's stadium, beating them at the last minute, and watching those fucking inbred white fucks literally look like somebody just slapped the taste out of their mouths. What you got to love the mostly is the Andy Reid hater in KC that never wanted him. See, there are KC fans this is what I told you about Andy Reid. They all do that shit after he loses. No, that's the best.
Big game.
When the Chargers beat a team, there are 3 things that happen. This is my favorite part of the season, and I do all of these after every Charger victory. Number 1, I go online immediately to go watch the fan-on-fan crime that happens right after the game. Pittsburgh, it happened in KC. Those dumbass white people just beat the shit out of each other for some stupid reason. The next day in the news, right, we hear the excuses of why they lost. That's my favorite part as well. And then the third part that always happens when the Chargers beat your team is well, this is what I told you about the team, ... right, from the fans. So in Pittsburgh, it's because Ben Roethlisberger's too old. It's because you didn't sign Le'Veon Bell. It's because our coach hasn't gotten us over the hump. In Kansas City, we should have gotten rid of Andy Reid. He's been here too long. He hasn't gotten us to the show. We shouldn't put all that responsibility on the kid. We're bringing him up too fast. Like, all this shit is real. And it's only
they have like 11. What did they show on that? They've lost 11 times in the playoffs at home or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Did you see that stat they put up? Well, Andy Reid had that stat in Philadelphia. Hello?
I don't want to break it to anybody, but I don't know how Kansas City seems to think that they're going to get around the Patriots, who are going to game plan for that shit.
Oh, they can't get out of week 1 if they don't get over this bullshit of losing at the house. Come on, Lee. Or even they're never going to get to a championship game if they keep losing at the house. However you want to put it. Okay. But Andy Reid can't seem to get out of the playoff round.
He's the modern day Marty Schottenheimer. He is
that was the playoff game.
He is the 2018 Marty Schottenheimer. His play calling was suspect too. Like, he didn't give Mahomes a chance. Like, I would have let the kid run. Just go for it. No, we're going to need him for the playoffs.
I also sit that kid down and tell him he ever throws with his fucking left hand again, he won't be a starter on my team. That was pathetic. I don't know what the kid was thinking he's doing. He's thinking he's way too big, though, if he's going to start coming out and throwing with his left hand now. He didn't even – when he did it, it didn't even look good. It wasn't even like, wow, you know what? He kind of threw that ball nice with his left hand. No, he looked like any kid on a field trying to throw a ball with their non-throwing arm. He shouldn't be doing that in the NFL. He loses a game because of that, his coach is going to bench his ass because no coach tells their player – hey, if you think you can throw it with your left, go ahead and do it. Fuck it.
You want to know the most disturbing part? Because the Chargers might actually be the number 1 seed.
Dude. I got Raiders in 15 minutes.
I know. Be calm. I just want to bring this up. You realize the worst part, if the Chargers are the number 1 seed, they still won't have home field advantage? Because I've been down there. They're not going to be like a stadium full of Charger fans. It's not going to be a sea of blue.
I think times are changing, Lee.
No, Andrew. I've gone to the Andrew.
Bullshit.
All the seats are bought up by brokers because there's only 12 seats in the whole fucking stadium.
But that's when you guys didn't have a team. There are a bandwagon fucking following out there, Lee, for any winning team. If you show that you're going to go to a stadium and have a good time, drinking, partying, and you're winning, the fans will start showing up. You better believe that. No, all you got to do is I'm telling you right now, you guys, when the fucking Raiders were winning with John Gruden, right? Or, matter of fact, fuck that, 12-4 with Del Rio, not one person complained about the stadium. You didn't see anyone go, fuck yeah, bro, we're 12-4, but you know what? Man, this stadium really sucks today. No. You put a winning product on that. Matter of fact, I used to spend $100 a ticket when we were winning. $100 didn't bother me at all. And the plumbing don't work. I didn't give a fuck. You go there, you party, you drink, you're having a good time, and you're winning. Oh, the Chargers are going to come back. I'm telling you right now, there are kids in L.A. looking at their dad like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be a Raider anymore, Dad. Got this Rams and Chargers team over here pretty damn good. They're saying the Rams might be good for the next half decade. Yeah, I think I'm going to stay here in my own city. Can you buy me that Rams jersey for Christmas? Can I get that girly, please?
No, Rams have become the new L.A. Raiders. That's if you're asking what the Thug Life team is for L.A.,
that's right.
I can tell you all the Thug Life teams. The Lakers, the Dodgers.
Why they got to be Thug Life teams, Lee?
Dude, if you got a tattoo on your neck...
Oh, my gosh. There's a lot of good men with tattoos on their neck, bro.
Name one.
I don't know.
Name one. You can't. You can't.
What do you mean you can't?
You can't. They've committed a crime, and that's the reason we have the 3-strike rule.
You're such a mean
so
guy.
White. Katie Taylor dominates Ava Wahlstrom.
I know. Then you call your own people inbred. I don't know what the hell's wrong with Lee. Lee did not take his
Andrew, I am an equal. I've said it on this show, especially. I'm saying this to all your friends, Andrew, who listen to this show, that think that I have some kind of level of white guilt. I'm going to make this clear. I am an equal opportunity offender, period.
Yeah, no. And listen, anyone who takes this DNA test shit, you're going to find out we're all fucking mixed up. We are all, now granted.
Not me.